Hi, I am going to be making a cover for my nice diary there for when the kids start back to school in September. So what you need is a measuring tape, and you're going to measure around your diary. Then when you get to that side, you are going to be using the measurement that is on this spine here. So that is 12 3/8 of an inch. Okay. And then we want the length, and that is 8 2/8 of an inch. Okay, so you need to add an inch on to each of those measurements, so that will make the round, the spine, 13 3/8, and down here will then be 9 2/8. And you need to cut 3 lots of fabric, one for your front, one as your lining, and then one piece for your 2 pockets. So I'm going to have this as my lining. Okay, I've cut 2 the same size, cut one in half, and then for each of the half you're going to fold them. Now you can iron them if you wish, because it'll sew nicer. And then you're going to put them on the edge there as your wee flap, and do the other one and put that on there. Okay, so there's your flaps there, there's your nice wee back, and then this robin is going to be my front. Some nice wee robins there. So this needs to go right sides down onto there. Now I'll pin and clip, I'm going to press these in a wee minute, but then you need to sew all the way around but leave a turning gap here. Okay, so I'm going to sew all the way around here, 1/4 inch seam allowance, but leave a gap. But first I'm going to go and iron these to make them sit a bit nicer. So I'm now going to sew around the outside, 1/4 inch seam allowance. This is the bottom here, so I'm just going to start a little bit away from the centre. 1/4 inch, as I said, all the way around. And that's where I've started, so I'm just going to go a bit more. Secure your stitches. And there you have, you've sewn right the way around all the 3 layers. So now I'm just going to clip my corners. And then I'm going to turn this the right way around. There is all the corners through. If you need to, flip your pockets to the right side. And then I'm going to press this, and hopefully I'll have a nice wee boot core. Right, so now I have it all nicely ironed and my corners turned out. I'm now going to top stitch about 1/8 of an inch all the way around. I'll just bring my bottom thread up so it doesn't tangle. And then I'm going to start on the bottom, and make sure when you do your top stitch that you close your gap. So I will start there. And I like to use a nice long stitch, so I'm going to use 3 10mm. Right, so there we have our nice cover there, nicely top stitched. So now let's put the diary in. So get your back page there and slide it in. And turn it around so you can see. Get all your pages out and lift this cover up and push that in. There we have it. A nice cover on the diary. And then if you want to, there's a little bit of room there, you can put your papers in if you want. And I'm going to make a nice pen cover for the front as well. And I'll show you how to make that. Bye!